Hey everyone, it's Melinda, your Scentsy fragrance consultant or co-consultant. I know it has been a very long time between sports and some health issues with some family members and life in general, 2025 in general. It has just been a bit. I have a ton of empties. I haven't been doing haul videos because honestly, there's a lot happening with Scentsy, and I'm not going to get into the politics of it because people feel different ways. But some of the new rebranding, the new line is just not exactly what fits in my home fragrances. I don't really do a lot of candles because I don't want to set a fire, and I have cats, and I would rather the safety of a warmer rather than an open flame candle. So I haven't really gotten into that new part of Scentsy. And I also, some of the new fragrances that are coming out don't sound super interesting to me. And even the Valentine's line that just came out, I hear that the warmers are very on brand for what's trending right now, which is great. They don't really fit into my home decor. So you haven't seen any kind of haul videos because I haven't really gotten anything other than my club hauls. And most of them are very similar each time, so you probably don't need to see that. Anyway, so if Scentsy puts out some things that are exciting to me, I will get another haul together for you. Otherwise, we will just do empties whenever empties come about. This might be slightly longer because there's a lot that I have gotten through and it's been a long time. So, all right, we will start with non-wax items. So we have 2 car bars. These are discontinued products. All the car bars were discontinued. This one is in watermelon tangerine, which is a delightful fruity fragrance, and apricot vanilla. The apricot vanilla was a little bit on the lighter side, but it doesn't matter because Scentsy doesn't sell these anymore. But you can look for them in a flash sale. I think there was 1 or 2 in there in the last flash sale, the like pre-Christmas one. But I am using our last few car bars currently, so you'll see more in our next empties video. I think I'll just do a whole bunch of discontinued items that I love that we can't get anymore. So Scentsy Soak. This is also in watermelon tangerine. Scentsy Soak is like having a bath bomb, but in more of it's almost like a sand form. It's really moisturizing and smells wonderful, and you can't get it anymore. Sensing a theme. So dish soap. This is in sparkling spiced citrus. It was, I think, in one of the harvest bundles. We get dish soap sporadically, but it technically is a discontinued item as well. I got my hands on, I think, 3 of the Pink Sunshine dish soaps in one of the flash sales, and we're going through those. The top is not the top that you will get if you ever get a chance to order one of these. This is from one of the laundry products. I like the pump top for our dish soap, so I just save them and use them as needed. We also have a body wash in glacier water. This is a nice fresh fragrance, no longer available. Yeah, like a fresh cologne type. All right, let's keep going on the discontinued train. So we have some scent packs. Scent packs in general aren't discontinued, but these ones are in pink sugarberry mint, which was like 3 spring summer catalogs ago. We have more sugar scrub. I think I have 4 left now, if that. This one's in butter pecan. It was one of my favorite products. Then we have some laundry products. I won't show you the towering wax containers. So we have washer whiffs in Clothesline, and there are 2 of them in the 16-ounce size. Now, Clothesline itself has not been discontinued as a fragrance, which is great because this is what I used on all of my laundry, and especially the sports laundry. It is a nice, clean, fresh. If you think about laundry, this is the fragrance. But the 16-ounce have been discontinued. So I picked up, I think, 4 of them in one of the flash sales, and I'm just replenishing my larger washer whiffs container. All right, more laundry. So I have 3 dryer discs in Clothesline. This is what is going to help with the fragrance in your dryer. The washer whiffs go in your washer as a scent booster, and these go in your dryer. More washer whiffs in the size that's available. This is the 48-ounce of Clothesline. And then to go along with it, the laundry liquid in Clothesline. All right. That was faster than I imagined, but now we have a whole bunch of pods. So there are only 2 pod packs that are still available in the current catalog. One is Blue Grotto, which is a citrusy, it's citrus, kind of like, everyone compares it to, there's a candle called Blue Volcano. It's a nice fruity year-round. Peyton likes that one in his room. And then Johnny Appleseed. This is, I think it's supposed to be fresh Macintosh apple, but it's another one that it's not really too seasonal, and it's not offensive, I don't think, to anyone in particular. All right, so now for pods that you no longer can get, and there's lots of them. So Berry Bright, you have seen this before in our Empties. It's a blue raspberry. I picked up, I think, 4 more in the last flash sale. I wish they would just add it back to the catalog because it's always in flash sales. And we use this a lot on our hockey trips. It makes the entire hotel room. If you put it in a wall fan diffuser in the bathroom, it usually spreads out into the entire hotel room, and then that helps with some of the hockeyness. We have a Pie Oh My. This was on flash sale. It is this very seasonal, warm pie spices, apple spice, I'm sure pumpkin pie spice, but it's very fall, Thanksgiving, seasonal to me. Then we have Disney Princess True Love Awaits. I just picked up 6 more of those in the last flash sale. It's very girly, sugary, fruity. I really like that one in my car. Sorry if it's making weird noises as I throw everything into my bin, but everything's going in recycle after this. We also have Santorini Blossoms. This was in the summer collection. This past time, it was all Mediterranean spa type. It's a floral, but it's kind of a spa floral. So that, I think I have a couple more of those to go. And then we have Wild Watermelon. This is our last one of the pods in this. It's a great watermelon type, or almost like honeydew melon. That was another hockey trip. And then we have Cider and Crimson Berries. This was part of the fall catalog, or the harvest collection, excuse me. And the harvest collection this year was probably the best harvest collection that I've seen since we've started. Just everything was perfect. So Cider and Crimson Berries, I think it's supposed to have strawberry and pomegranate. Really great. I put the wax version of this on our club. Also within that collection, we have Apple Harvest Dreams. This one sold out in the wax rather quickly, I think. It is the quintessential apple spice harvest. And then also in that collection, you can see we really liked it, Pumpkin Honey Spice. And this one was a surprise to me because I don't typically like honey scents. They're a little weird, but this was the perfect combination of pumpkin and honey. All right, almost done pods. We're moving right along. All right, so I'll try to show all of these together. So we have 4 pod packs in Bright Cider Life. I thought we were almost done, and then I picked some more up in a flash sale, which was really exciting because I really like this one. We have it on our club in wax. It is another very autumn cinnamon sticks, apples, pumpkins, just really perfect. And these pods are really strong. Not strong like give me a headache strong, but will last for a while. And then the last pods, pink berry sandalwood. I wish I would have picked up more of these. It's such a pretty fragrance. I have it on our club in wax. If club ever becomes always get my everything, then I will definitely have some pods on there. Okay, so we have lots of wax. I guess we might have a cat friend. He's been studying with me recently, and so he thinks this is his chair. Anyway, I will go over the few waxes that I have that are currently available, and then we'll go over all the discontinued. So currently available, Very Good Pumpkin, and this is, you can see his tail. Very Good Pumpkin is not available in the catalog, but it is currently, as we speak, in the clearance section. And this was part of the Sensations pumpkin roll combinations. Yeah, I have a helper. He's great. Do you want to smell? You probably shouldn't. So that is, I wouldn't think that berries and pumpkins would go together, but it was pretty perfect. So that is currently on our club, and it's currently in the clearance section. So we also have Very Snowy Spruce that is currently available. This is awesome. He's very friendly right now. Very Snowy Spruce. It's available in the fall winter catalog. Balsam, spruce, cedar branches, and pine cones. All of the descriptions for the different bars have been broken down very simplistically in the new catalog, which is probably why the new catalog is this thin. This is what it is. I know we had customers that got really excited about having new catalogs, but when they're only a few pages long, it's not even worth the postage, I don't think, to send them out. So another change that may or may not have been the right one for us. Knox, I am eating your fur. So then we have 3 more that are in the current catalog. Hopefully you're not distracting everyone too much. This is Winterberry Apple Tea. This is an oldie but a goodie. He's aggressively loving. I might have to like cut and restart. Anyway, Winterberry Apple Tea has been in the catalog for a while. It comes out seasonally, but really you could probably warm it anytime. It's a really great combination of like earthy berries. This one should be in the catalog too, in our miniature catalog. Let's see, winter. It should be, I would assume, fruity. Aha, winter tea, cranberry, apple, and honey. No imaginative descriptions here, folks. It's just bare bones. We also have Velvet Cashmere Woods. That was, I think, new this year. Let's see, creamy cashmere, velvet, vanilla, and sheer woods. And yes, it is new this year. It's very creamy and cashmere. I think it's good for a bedroom, personally. It's a really pretty fragrance. All right, and then the last one that's currently available, Warm Winter Night. And this is a citrus. So this one is bourbon, citrus, and brown sugar. It wasn't quite as strong as I was hoping, but it's a really nice fragrance. What's that? I have visitors, all kinds of visitors.
I think something might be printing.
Oh no, okay, so we might have a printing situation.
Midterm review sheet that I made.
It's okay. It's okay. So let's pause this right here, and then we will restart in a second. All right, back at it. Peyton has midterms, and so he needed the printer for a little bit. Anyway, between the cats and Peyton, and you know, that's how it goes. So those were all the ones that are currently available. Now we have a lot that is no longer available. So let's see where we start. Okay. You're gonna stay with me this whole video, huh? All right, so we have spiced grapefruit. This was available in the bricks, in the like Christmas tree ones. I did end up picking up one on the flash sale. And then I also put it on our club. It is absolutely that bittersweet grapefruit and just a hint of spice. I don't know if it's supposed to be cloves, but a hint of spice. And then we have sweet tidings. I don't even remember this one. This was too strong for me. It on the package, it has like orange peels, it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. So there is some citrus in it, but I don't remember what the description was. It was a little bit strong. It hit kind of in the wrong spot for me. Then we have iced winter mint. It is mint, but it has some kind of like fresh something. It has, again, this is why I like the old clamshells. The new branded ones don't have all of this stuff on them. This helps me a lot. So it has mint on it, like fresh mint, and then it also has apples on it. So I'm assuming that there's apples and mint in it. The new branding is completely just one color. Maybe I'm just not classy enough. So we have almond croissant. This is exactly as described. It is a buttery croissant with almond paste or something like that. It's pretty good. I like to pair it with breakfast in bed. Then we have maraschino sugar cookie. This was, it might have been in a brick this year. I don't remember. But when this first came out, it was in an exclusive monthly club order. And I fell in love with it. And then, of course, you could only get it in the club. It was in a whiff box. And so then it came back in the bricks, the holiday bricks, and then you could add it to your club in just the regular form. So I did, and it's amazing. It is sugar cookies with cherries on top. We also have honey pear cider, which this was exciting because this came back in the club only bring back my bar. I think there were 150 bars that they brought back that you could add to your club. And honey pear cider was one that got away from me my first year that we were with Scentsy. It is just, if you think about like a baked pear with seasoning, like spices on top, it's beautiful. I love pear scents. We also have crumb top. That's on our club. It is just like the little crumbs or streusel on top of muffins. And then, this is another good one. Whipped vanilla pear. This is on our club too. And this is a sweeter pear than the honey pear. It's almost like the cooked pear, but with a dollop of whipped cream on top of it. All right, we still have loads to go. So I thought about cutting the video in half, but I don't know if you guys want that, so we'll just do it. Okay, so I have this bag. The reason why some of these are in a bag is because they got what we call like juicy, or I think that's what I've heard it called before, so I'm not stealing anyone's thing, but that's what I've heard. So you're supposed to store your wax nice and flat in a nice temperature that's not too hot, not too cold. Well, I guess the cold doesn't worry it too much, but the hot won't melt them. But I store mine this way a lot of times just because it works better with where I store it. So the wax that have a lot of oils in it will like leak, which it doesn't make your wax any worse, but you have to clean it up or it will leak into whatever container you have them in. So I had several bars and several different fragrances that were in that category, so I tried to use them up, especially since these are all kind of seasonal to me, so I wanted to get through them. So this one is in Painted Leaves. Oldie but a goodie. Then we have Spiced Apple Chestnut. Oh, I love this one. This was a Scents of the Season quite some time ago. This one didn't get super leaky yet, but I was thinking about it. Then I have Snow-Kissed Cranberry. My light's being weird, but you can see this one was all leaking towards the bottom. Yeah. And we have Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. So good. That was, I think, in one of the Bring Back My Bar 150 ones as well. It is definitely hot cocoa with almost like a buttermint in it. And then, speaking of a buttermint, I have Mint to Be Merry. And that was getting kind of yucky. This one's probably one of my favorite mint ones. Because mint, you can do it all year round, do whatever you want. But for me, it is just Christmas time. And this one is more of a buttermint than a harsh peppermint. And then lastly, in the leaking pile, Graham Cracker Crunch. You can see how yellow that's getting. A lot of the, I think, fall winter ones, because they have so much pigment and oils, those are the ones that tend to be the ones that get like this. I'm gonna put those ones in there. Uh-oh, I'm running out of room to put everything. This is what happens when you wait too long. Okay, so, here we go. So we also have Walnut Raisin Muffin. This was exciting because I had it on my club and then I took it off and then I said, why? Why did I do it? There are a fair amount of people that don't like it. That doesn't matter to me. It came back long enough that I could put it back on my club. It is like an oat muffin with that nuttiness on top. It's so good. Again, that's another one that's more seasonal for me, so that will be more of an autumn type. And then we have Banana Nut Bread. That's currently in the catalog. Oh, yeah, it's current, so I probably didn't need to put that in this area, but I don't know what is staying in the catalog and what isn't. This is one of the original ones, and they put it back in the catalog. Like Orange Creamsicle went back in the catalog. I'm not complaining. They're good. Banana nut bread is exactly how you would imagine banana nut bread. And then on the bread train, we have Dutch apple bread. Funny, when it first came out a couple of years ago, I didn't like it. Now I love it, and I don't know what happened, but it is definitely like a frosted apple swirl. Okay, and then hazelnut frosting. I had never tried this one, but I had heard really great things. Oh, so good. So that was one of the Bring Back My Bar ones, and I put that on club, and it goes for a couple of days, and it's nice and strong and nice and rich and creamy. Really good one. I'm glad that one came back. All right, I'm gonna see if this tower is not gonna fall on me. Okay, perfect. So then, kind of in the same vein, we have Caramel Macadamia Nut. This was in the winter collection or the holiday collection. This is another very creamy, nutty bakery. We have another Painted Leaves, but this one hadn't been really leaky, so that didn't go in there. If you like Autumn Road Trip, Painted Leaves is very similar. Not the same, but the same like vein. We also have Honey Crisp Harvest. This is a good apple one. I don't know that it was any better or worse than any other apple one we have. Like Johnny Appleseed fills that need for me, so I didn't put that one on my club, but it's a nice fresh apple. We also have Give Me Candy, which that one really pigmented the plastic. This is a very heavy caramel candy. Okay. We have Red Delicious. That was part of the Bring Back My Bar. I think I like that one more than the Honeycrisp Apple, but again, I think Johnny Appleseed fills that need for me. Toasted Caramel Sugar. This was one of the bricks in the recent winter brick collection. It's so good. It's like a marshmallow. It is on our club. I think we're down to 1 bar of it anyway, so. Ooh. Okay, then we have Wassail Wonderland. This, I like this one. This is, it's kind of weird. It's oranges, like spiced oranges, but it also has a pine note. I really like it. Last year, Gary said, no thank you. But this year, he didn't seem to mind. I don't know. We have Feeling Pine. You can see we're in our Christmas era. Another pine tree one, a little bit more perfumey pine tree. And then my last Be Merry, which is kind of sad. Also has some pine in it, but berries. Red Berry and Spruce. This is exciting because this one I could put back on my club. I had taken it out, silly me, and now it's back. This is, the spruce note is definitely there, but the red berry kind of makes it a sweeter fragrance. We have another spiced apple chestnut and another snow-kissed cranberry. I did take this one out of my club. You might regret it. I like cranberry scents a lot. Okay, one last pile. I have to reach over the cat because he is now comfortable in my lap. All right, last ones. Oh, not comfortable anymore. Sorry, I moved. That was wrong. I live to serve. Okay, so we have Apple Cherry Strudel. That was one that used to come back every year and didn't a couple of years ago. The only problem with apple cherry strudel is it lasts for 1 day. And I mean, everyone likes our wax to last for 2-3 days. I mean, the more the better, at least for me. I don't like changing my wax every day if I don't have to. But it's so perfect that it's kind of worth it. There aren't very many fragrances that I would say that about. But it is an apple cherry strudel, this like rich pastry. Now he's trying to get out the door and he's stuck. I love them. Okay, Joy and Wonder. This came back. I could put it back on my club. This is like a broody, currant, dark berry, but wintry. So Joy and Wonder. That one I really like. Ooh, okay, we're getting down to it. I have my last Frightfully Delightful. This is pumpkin with peach. Worked pretty well, was strong, very strong. Another snow-kissed cranberry. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it out of my club because I have a few that I have used up. And then I have Black Tie Affair. This is part of a Father's Day collection, and I've been holding on to it because the fragrance reminds me of when I used to go with my parents camping to national parks, and the visitor centers always used to smell like this. And I didn't know exactly what it was supposed to be. And I was like, I don't know when I'm going to want my house to smell like this. But it is supposed to be like a vanilla tobacco. And I warmed it, and I'm so sad that I only had 1 bar because it's so good. And it lasted a long time. So if this ever comes back around, I'm probably going to get some more of those. It is a strange, like, I don't know what occasion it is perfect for, but it was really good. All right, we're at half an hour, so luckily we're on our last 2. So Orange Clove Pomander. Um, there's a lot of spiced oranges that have come out. This is my favorite. It is exactly like that orange that has all the little cloves stuck in it and the ribbon around it. So good. I should have put like 3 on my club, but I will make do with what I have. I'm just glad I have it on my club so I can have it every now and again. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me, even through Peyton and Knox the cat and my blurb about being gone. I'm sure I will be back at some point. I'm, again, hoping that Scentsy puts out something that's really exciting to me so I get a haul that I can show you. I don't know if these videos do anything for our business, but at least maybe our customers can see some of the things that we like and can help them out finding something that they would like. I'm hoping that the next catalog that comes around with Scentsy it can still be classed up and everything, but I'm hoping that some of the fragrances are more towards what we like in the fruity, like fun categories. But we'll see. We're just riding the wave here. I just enjoy home fragrance. And so that's it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.